Greetings, I'm CrossKnights, and this is Let's Play Heartbound. This is a game that is not out yet. This is the demo. So I guess this is Let's Play the Heartbound demo. I should probably be upfront about that. I found out about this game from a YouTuber named Red Angel, I believe. She's kind of like a smaller YouTuber, but she does like analytical videos, and she has a series where she talks about indie games that haven't come out yet, but she is interested in, and this looked very interesting to me. So, dun-da-da-da. So I'm just going to play through the demo. It's not very long. There's a link to the demo in the description if you want to play it yourself. I was hoping to play it before the Kickstarter for it ended, but I failed to do so. I like it. I played through the demo once real quick, and I'm very interested. I think it's going to come out later this year, but we'll see. You never know with Kickstarter projects. I do hope that it eventually has controller support, though, because I'm not too much of a fan of the mouse things, but based on some of the gameplay styles, it might not. But we'll see what happens, I guess. Yeah, I'm awake. What is... You found a smelly sock. Gross. There's a thing where there's just socks, like, everywhere, so I guess that's a thing in this game where you just collect socks. That's a thing. Let's talk to the Doge. Hey, Doge. Hey. Urf. Urf. He's out like a light. Well, that's not what normally happens. Yikes. Lore. Are you okay, buddy? I think so. The light switch is toast, though. I'm gonna head back to bed. This day is already sour enough. Oh, wait. What about breakfast? Dude. It's too early for food. It's never too early for food. Where's your sense of adventure? Sleeping. Like we should be. You know I can't open the can. Oh, fine. Let's get going, then. It's your fault if anything else goes wrong. So the talking dog has convinced me to get up. There we go. All set to battle the day. I have a coat now, so I won't be cold. Going back to bed seems like a bad idea. Why? Seemed like a great idea a little bit ago. There's another sock. Socks everywhere. Too much water and not enough sun. Just like the rest of this place. That plant looks kind of sad. Clearly it needs an adventure. Yeah, I mean, if there's windows. Damn, he must be up. It's okay. Maybe he's in a good mood today? Hey, moron. The kitchen trash is overflowing. Go and take it out. Problem solved. That wasn't so bad, right? Always the optimist. At least it's just trash. Broken plating clearly depicts the slayer of champions. Definitely don't want to go in there. Well, my father seems like an upstanding fellow. Looks like the power is still on. That's good at least. Things are going to be looking up for our brave adventure. Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's press on, you silly mutt. Mutt? How rude. Alright, some more socks. I definitely need all of the socks. I don't know what they do. I don't think they do anything in the demo. I'm assuming they'll do something later. Best seat in the house. Cool. The can is over the counter. I would open it myself, but, you know, pause and stuff. Turn on the stove. I don't know why I would. Great, now it's a fire hazard. Well, that's why I was hoping I could click it again and turn it off, but I guess they won't let me. Supposedly, little things in this game can change what happens, and I didn't actually turn on the stove last time, so I don't know if that changes anything. Toaster looks like a champion. Hey, where are you going? Don't leave yet. So I also, last time I turned the light on, and I didn't turn the light on this time. And the light switch is outside of the kitchen, so that could also make a difference. I don't know. The thing I was reading about the game made it seem like... Well, that's a really macabre thing to observe about a microwave. It's full of socks? There's just a lot of things out of place in this game. But, yeah, it suggested that things like turning the light switch on can actually have a difference in the story, so we'll see. Obtained the can of Viking Feast brand dog food. Nice. That's my favorite one. Feed Baron the Viking feast? Yeah, sure. A glorious Viking feast pours from the cannon into Baron's bowl. It has little axe-shaped meats on it. I always wanted to be a Viking. They're so cool. I'm sure. Hurry up so we can get going. I'm already done. What? How did you finish so fast? With Viking power. Let's go finish our adventure. Crazy dog. Oh, still need to grab the garbage. That's right. Collect the trash. Note there's a sock in it. Because this house seems to have a problem with socks. Just like my house. Let's see. Bam. Cool. The Vikings explain the garbage monster? Yeah. You make a great Viking, you know. Thanks. You make a decent one yourself. Just decent. Alright, you make a great Viking. That's much better. Am I wearing socks, or do I probably have little slipper things on at the very least? Speaking of socks. A tubular sock. Radical, dude. So our adventure seems to consist of going outside to an X. Getting ready for a Viking LARP? I won't judge you. That is live-action roleplay for those not in the know. The stiff sock. Usually only one thing that can make a sock stiff. Lots of starch. So just don't overstarch your socks. Lore? Yeah, what's up? I just wanted to say I had a really good time today. Yeah, me too. Let's head back to bed, alright? Sounds good, buddy. I don't know if there's anything more to do out there, but as you can see, the kitchen light switch can only be manipulated from outside. I really don't like that I can't turn the stove off. It's making me nervous. Like I'm having like real world anxiety. They're not letting me turn that stove off. Let's just go to bed. It'll be fine. Oh, definitely turn this off. Be a weird thing to leave on. What are all these? They just keep on piling up. I wish you'd quit already, so this must be like beer cans. That being said, I don't see a mother, but I said she there, so I don't know. Thought that might have been another sack. Oh. Cool. I never found that light switch before. Let's turn that off since I'm leaving. I'll not just leave lights on everywhere. That's when there's a rotten egg. Ah, cheater. Oof. Oof. Already fast asleep. I'm a little bit concerned about that light switch. That's not what's supposed to happen to light switch. Let's go back to sleep. In my wet jacket. Hey, buddy. I know things can be rough sometimes. Just don't forget to have fun, even if it all looks grim. Follow your heart and don't give up on anything or anyone. I'll always be there with you, right by your side. We got this. There's a huge slash across the back. No more adventures for this warrior. So looks like there's been an attack on the house of some kind. That is that a horse? Looks like a horse. The door is jammed. And it's not even strawberry. What could have made these? Must have died during the night, so there's no more power. More stuffing than last Thanksgiving. An exquisite shelf. Horizontal, but it's still exquisite. Well, they even got the TV. This thing has terrible reception. Well, at least it is a fire hazard now. Alright, so the stove... I'm starting to think maybe things don't change during this demo, but during the game... Oh, God. The things that they suggested, and I don't want to overhype it because it's a Kickstarter game, and you never know when they can make their goals, but it's just really appealing to me what they're trying to do. Like, they're saying there's going to be, like, town building and stuff like that, maybe? Just like Suikoden, and I love Suikoden. Baron's collar. He must be close by. Don't worry, buddy. I'm on my way. Also, I mean, let's be a little bit concerned because it seems these trees have been slashed in half. But hey, I'm an intrepid warrior, maybe. With my intrepid socks. Something's here. Every time that growl noise happens, the character automatically slows down, which I think is a cool touch. Oh, it happened again. So this is... It looks like there's going to be a lot of puzzles in this game. This is the first puzzle. It's simple. You just roll the logs in the correct way, and then you can gain patches to that area over there. We can fix this. Don't know what that's from. Oh, what? It's just a nightmare. This isn't real. Leave me alone! You aren't real! The Baron is fine. It's just a dream. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. So this is the battle system. This is what really got me interested in the game. Because basically it kind of speaks of Undertale, a game that I said I was going to Let's Play, and then I think I've pretty much decided not to. Just because so many people have done it. But you do different mini-games in the battle, and based on how you do it, it damages the enemy, or if you mess it up, it damages you. And supposedly each boss has a different combination of mini-games. There's no random encounters, which also very appealing to me. But you notice each time I succeed one of these mini-games, I supposedly do damage to the boss. It doesn't actually look like he's taking damage. There, he's taking... Alright, his damage starts on the opposite side. So he's taking a little bit of damage. This one's like Simon. You just memorize the order that those eyes close and then click them the same way. Where is he? Oh, also, you can hold the button there. You don't have to click each one. I messed that up the first time I did it, and I messed it up again here. What is this? Oh, the first time I played the demo, that little mini-game that just happened did not happen, so I was not expecting that. Interesting. So it looks like which minigame comes up is completely random, considering I went through the whole thing without seeing one. Boom. Minuscule amounts of damage. Yeah, you're hurting now, buddy. Give him back! I don't think I'm dodging that one. That's quite enough. Supposedly those aren't random characters also. Supposedly those can be decoded. Don't give up. You can beat this. Time to wake up. Home at last. Where am I? What is this? Where's Baron? You are safe in my library. Enlighten me on what a Baron is. My dog. He's more than just that. Baron is my best friend. I see. I'm sorry to say that things are a little bit more complicated than you would like. What do you mean? Where is he? In a place beyond this world. I can help, but it will not be easy for either of you. Just tell me where he is! Please, calm yourself. I'm not your enemy. I'm sorry. None of this makes any sense. I didn't mean to snap at you. It's quite all right, Lore. Life doesn't always make sense. We make do with what we have. What? How do you know my name? I'll tell you when you're older. As for me, you may call me Binder. What? Your name is Binder? Feel free to look around. I will be, setting up the time. So here you can look around at various objects. There's a terrarium with a large stick placed in the center. Ah, I see you found Amorous. Her bark is worse than her bite, I can assure you. It's literally a stick. Let's see. Opening the chest reveals an apple? Hey, that's private. I don't get it. Let's see. A baby book tower. It's cute. Papers in a strange runic text litter the table. So again, supposedly these words can be decoded. I certainly haven't put any work into doing it. I'm not a decipherer. I have enough trouble with English. Anomalies can manifest in many different forms at any given place or time within the page. As an anomaly progresses, aspects of the page may become corrupt. The result of this corruption are highly unstable and impact each host differently. A guardian may only change events on a page if the presence of an anomaly is detected. Without such an anomaly, the guardian passes through the page unnoticed and invisible to its inhabitants. Living as ghosts, the guardians wait and watch over the pages of creation. At the spine of the world, a guardian perceives every page simultaneously. Guardians can move freely between these pages and record any and all events. The flood of information brought in by the power of the spine can be overwhelming. See, I'm assuming this is gonna like saying what my role is or what this old man Binder's role is. I'm not exactly sure. Did I read this one? Darksiders are born from anomalies in the early stages of corruption. These creatures are twisted manifestations of the original inhabitants of the page. The host's mind and features are altered dramatically as the corruption takes hold. I'm surprised how well I'm reading this right now. Mama Book Tower guards over her young. Papa Book Tower, standing strong. A leather-bound tome shifts away when you reach for it. Don't worry, it's just shy around new people. It's like that weird library in The Magicians. Brother Book Tower hides behind its mama. He's certainly personifying all of the Book Tower. How to prepare a dwarf in a jar. It's thriving, despite the humble arrangement. It's a tiny little plant inside of a bottle. Uncle Book Tower is being shady. So there's more terrariums with sticks. Twin terrariums are having stick. What is this? There's just so many sticks. Auntie Book Tower is spying on Uncle Book Tower. Grandfather Book Tower guards his family from the north. I see you've met the Book Towers. Can you believe that they all came from the same family tree? A shiny, crisp apple sits on the shelf. It seems stuck in place by some unknown force. A gnarled black root lays in the terrarium on the shelf. The label says, "Break glass in case of gobbling." Thankfully, there don't seem to be any rabbits nearby. I feel like I read that wrong. Anyway. Not the curious type. That's quite alright. I thought he said that the first time I did it, and I didn't expect nearly as many of the objects. I was wondering if he was going to change that if I inspected a bunch more, but I guess not. The clock is ready for you. Unfortunately, you must handle this trial alone. Trial? Clock? What are you talking about? In order to save Baron, you will need to go somewhere I cannot. There is an artifact of great power trapped between worlds. This clock will take you to it. Can it really bring Baron back? I hope so. It's the best chance we have. I understand. Stand back. I will open the way through. The connection is established. Please stand inside. Hey, Binder. Yes, Lore? Thanks. Think nothing of it. You would do the same for me. Hope this works. There's a lot of spinning involved. This place is falling apart. I hope Binder was right. So now there's going to be a series of puzzles. And since I've already played, I do know how to beat them, so I can go through them pretty fast. This is a light-bending puzzle. You can only push these things when the light is not on, however. And you notice there's a square with a small notch bent out of it. That is giving you an indication on which way the light will bend. And you have to push it all the way to the end for this to work. Turn that on. Turn that on. There you have it. There are glyphs that are lighting up when you do it. It must be sealed away. There is a power within it. Can't read any of the other ones, but yeah, now I've gained entrance. Great job on getting through that. Let me know if you need help. Yeah, I'll just ask for help from the disembodied voice. Quality plan. I heard that. That is the plan, man. So, we're gonna turn these off. Oop. You can't, like, the lasers can't hurt you, but you can't walk through them when they're on. Bend the power to our will. I guess I can't turn these off, per se. Ah, so that one's activated now, because both of those are on. Let's see. The Guardians must protect it. The power is too great. Oh, I did it. Cool. This bothered me the first time just because all the other switches eventually led to some text, but this one doesn't. So I don't know if there's a way to, like, see the text of this one, but if there was, I didn't figure it out. Yeah, I can't think of any. Oh my god, wait a minute. I have a thing I need to do, even though it doesn't matter even slightly. There are socks here also. How can this even exist? The befuddling sock. Oh, I guess I don't even need to reactivate the puzzle properly. I can just leave now. This is the final challenge. The next room holds the artifact. Alright. I'll try not to get lasered. In space and stuff. Quality plan. I do like some of the banter that's being presented already. Now, I'm pretty sure I just pushed that there, because I don't think you can mess this puzzle up, and you can't bring that back anyway, can you? What if I click and drag? Nope. That's just there now. That either has to be there, or something weird happened. So, that's been lit up. Oh, I can't do that one first, though. We will keep them safe with it. So, I'm gonna go over here first. Oh, I see. Gotta turn that off and then move this one. That should do it. Looks like that one has some type of multiple beam sending thing. Oh no, I just moved it there. Weird. You will save them from its power. You're almost there. The artifact is just up ahead. Be careful, Lore. Wait. Something's wrong. Binder, what's going on? I understand now. Lore, get out of there! It's a trap! I'm scared. Make it stop. We need this to save him. Don't worry. You'll get your chance. Until then, you can follow us at twitter.com/piratesoftware, reddit.com/Heartbound, and gopiratesoftware.com. The link to that last one will be in the description, and the one to the demo, of course. So again, very interested in the game. That's the end of the demo. I didn't really see too much evidence of being able to alter things, but supposedly that's going to be in the main game. But yeah, and it's interesting what they're doing with the text. Like, for example, the father in the first part says, "Hey, kid," and then it, like, weirdly morphed into saying, "Hey, moron." So is it showing, like, that's the perception of what the child is perceiving? Also, is he going to be a guardian? Also, who is that old man? My theory was that they were, like, the same person, but that's, like, I don't know. Is he even real? Is any of this even happening? I mean, the guy, it starts out with a talking dog. Is he just perceiving the dog to talk to him? Or is this some type of magical world with talking dogs? I don't know the answer to any of these, but I have to say I'm definitely intrigued. So, anyway, tell me what you think. The game's not going to be out for like a year, or it'll be never out because, Kickstarter project, but I have no reason to believe that it's not going to be out. I missed supporting the Kickstarter by a few days. I was going to pay $10 to basically get it as soon as it came out, but I guess I'll end up paying the full price when it comes out because I do want to play it. Unless it, like, goes horribly wrong and, like, the reviews are horrible, I'm definitely going to play it, if not record it. But, yeah, tell me what you think. I just wanted to show people the game. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.